Good morning everyone. So it is a rest day for me today. Sorry if it sounds a little echoey. I'm in the bathroom at the moment, so I'm just going to do my fasted weigh-in and then we are doing fasted cardio. So I'm going to take you through my rest day today. Pretty much just the meals and maybe anything else that kind of goes on in and around that. So no training today, just the meals. I think this is the first full day of eating that I've done on prep. So yeah, going to take you through that. Decided to do rest day as there's a small bit more variety in the rest day compared to train day. Train day is literally 3 oats and whey meals, 2 chicken and rice meals, and then bagel and eggs. And that is it. That is training day. So rest day, a little bit more variety. Calories are, I think they're the exact same. They're about 2,750. There's just a little difference in the carbs and fats, and that's it. So obviously less carbs rest day and then more fats on the rest day. So I'm going to take you through that. So we're going to do our fasted weigh-in. So I'm going to jump on scales now, get the reading, and then show you what we're looking like. Okay, so we are coming in at 90.2 this morning. So 90.2, that is 7.5 kilos down from the starting weight in 6 weeks now. The lowest I actually went down to was 89.6 and it's actually starting to come back up now. Yeah, interesting to see the weight starting to go back up. Last prep it was just, down. And so kind of, fucks with your head a little bit, but there's always a reason why the scales is going up. So it's on the way back up now. I'm sure it's probably going to plateau in and around 90, 91 and then start to drop back down. But I can see the visuals are improving, like body composition is improving. I know myself even from looking in the mirror and that, so not too worried. But yeah, it's kind of weird because when the scales are going down, you're losing body fat, so it's weird when it's coming up, but I can see the visuals are changing. So yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see. But yeah, we are just about 6 weeks into this prep phase now. Today is Thursday. From tomorrow, from Saturday, we will be 11 weeks out from the first show, and then from tomorrow, we are 13 weeks out from the second show, as the one in Alicante, we're actually competing on the Friday. Men's Physique is the Friday. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this one up here. I always say that, wrap this up. I'm going to stop saying that. It's annoying me. I'm going to leave this here, and I'm going to do my fasted cardio, take my morning subs, and then we are going to go through the first meal with you. So here is the weapon of choice. The worst spin bike in the world. Oh fuck. Okay, that is 45 minutes done. 45 minutes done. We are going to hop in the shower now, as I'm absolutely drenched, and then we will get into our first meal. Oh my god. Okay, so here we have meal one. I promise in the next shot I will actually have a top on, but it is just super hot up here at the moment, as you probably all know with the weather. Shit, I need to remember to talk into this. This is why I need to wear a t-shirt, because I have to keep picking this up instead of just fucking clipping this on. But yes, meal one. So we have 70 grams of oats, 30 grams of whey protein, and then 15 grams of almond butter. So the whey protein obviously made into a paste. That is the caramel biscuit, so the Biscoff one. Very nice on oats. I just do 30 grams with 40, I think I do like 40 mils of milk, a little bit more, so it's kind of runnier rather than like super thick, because the oats are already very thick. And then just 15 of regular ass almond butter. Do you want to invest in a nice flavored one? Any recommendations? Let me know. I know no one's going to let me know, as it is YouTube, but you have to say these things. So the one I used last prep was actually a dark chocolate hazelnut one from Bulk Powders. I wouldn't mind getting on that again, as the macros are identical and it tastes way, way nicer. It's like I suppose a healthier Nutella, if you want to call that. And then we have 100 grams of pineapple. I think this is supposed to be blueberries, but I'm not a fan of the blues, man. So I'm going to do pineapple, as pineapple is pretty fucking sick. Do actually normally do 100 grams of the frozen raspberries. I'm a big fan of rasps. And this is going to tie into the title of this video, I have changed teams. So what team have I changed, you may ask? I am now doing my shopping in Lidl and not Aldi. I know, big surprise, big reveal. So just went into Lidl one day. Me and Kelly were like, yo, let's go Lidl instead of Aldi. Let's, spice things up. And went in there, and it was like being on holidays when you go into, the super dinos or the hyper dinos, and everything is so brand new. We're going through all these. I was like, whoa, this is all new. And I got frozen raspberries in there. Way nicer than the frozen raspberries that you get in Aldi. And also they do jasmine rice, and they do like a 2 kg bag of it. I'll show you later when I'm actually making up the meal, in this like little fucking burlap sack, and yeah, it's class. So we are now team Lidl for the moment. Aldi, thank you for everything, but we have switched allegiances, and we are team Lidl, I think, for the remainder of this prep. But that's meal one anyway, so very simple. I will throw the macros up on the screen there. I actually don't know what they are. I just have them on the meal plan. They are there on the meal plan, but I just know them by grams rather than actually going through the macros. I know the total day is about 2,750 or 2,780. But yeah, look, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to eat this meal, and then we'll probably just check back in for meal two, which might be a little bit more exciting, might be boring. Who knows? Stay tuned to find out. Okay, it is time for meal number two. So we have 400 grams of potatoes and 200 grams of lean mince. So I'm going to show you what I do to make that a lot less boring than what it actually sounds. So the baby potatoes are the key. You'll be able to see them there. So that is 400 grams of baby potatoes, which, if you look at that as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 baby potatoes. That doesn't look appeasing. That does not look appetizing. Like, you boil those and put them on a plate, not very fulfilling. What we are going to do is cut them up. I cut them into like slices, as thin as you can, and then whack them in the air fryer for 20 minutes with some 1 cal spray, bit of seasoning. They crisp up. There's a lot more volume, and then you throw the mince and your condiments and stuff like that on top of it. So I'm going to cut it up, throw in the air fryer, and I'll show you what the finished product actually looks like with the mince. I'll just grab the mince, just average mince, but what we're doing to spice it up is using this. You will have seen this, I think, in one of my videos, or maybe it was an Instagram story, but the fajita smoky barbecue flavor in particular, which bangs. Throwing that in the mince, and again, it just gives it a nice bit of flavor, and we'll top it off with some sour cream, which is surprisingly low in calories. Like, I think cream, loads of fat, load of calories. It's only 13 calories per 15 grams, which is pretty fucking class. So yeah, I'm just going to whip this up, and I'll show you the finished product. Right, so there's the 400 grams chopped up. As you can see, it is a hell of a lot more than what it looked like when it was just the 7 potatoes we have there. A lot more volume in that. So all we're going to do is throw it in the air fryer. We're going to use the 1 cal spray, which I have here. 1 cal spray, and then this is key. This is what we like to use in this household: chicken seasoning. And don't be fucking sparing with this. Don't be soft with it. It's cheap, so a lot of that on it until they're like orange, and they're gonna crisp up and taste super nice. So let's get this in the air fryer. 20 minutes. Throw it on the air fry. Another key, actually forgot, this is the most expensive key. You need to have the dual Ninja air fryer. Used to do this before with the Aldi one that I got on special buy for like €50. And they didn't really cook that much. They kind of burnt on the outside, but they were still raw on the inside. So you'd actually have to like parboil them a little bit and then throw them in. Whereas this, with the dual Ninja, man, the power on that thing, I don't know how much horsepower is in the Ninja air fryer, but man, throw them in, 20 minutes, 10 on each side, and they're ready to go. There's no extra prep in it besides just cutting them. So that is why I would highly recommend investing in the Ninja air fryer. Okay, and there is the finished product just on the potatoes. Just thought I'd show you them because I'm about to dump 200 grams of mince on top of it. But as you can see, like, they're like crisps, man. Camera is about to die, so I'm gonna get this in quick. So we are gonna put a bit of this sriracha hot chili sauce and this sour cream sauce on top of both. Very, very low in calories. So we're going to do about maybe 10 grams of each. So if it cuts out here, I'll see you for the next meal. Okay, so this is meal 3, similar enough to meal 2, but instead of potatoes for our carb source, we now have rice, but we only have 60 grams of rice. Toppings are the same. We have the sriracha chili and also the sour cream. So that is it. 2 grams of pink salt on top. Jasmine rice, like I said, that is the reason why we went to Lidl. And yeah, that is it. Meal 3, nothing exciting there. Check back in for meal 4. We're on.
1, 2, 3, action.
Okay, so we are on for meal 4. So meal 4 is 2 bagel thins, and over here we got 4 boiled eggs. Get close up the eggs boiling. Yes. So on the bagels, have a little bit of Pyrenees on there. You can see there, a very, very small amount, 14 grams, so not going overboard with the calories. Bring it back up to the start of the show. So not going overboard with the calories. It's very easy with sauce to get carried away with yourself, so weigh out your sauces. That goes for everyone, lifestyle, prep, whatever it is. Things like this will be limited towards the back end of prep. What are you laughing at?
You've got one strand of hair just poking up.
Where?
In the middle of your head.
Is it gone?
Yeah.
Is it gone? What? Okay, fuck, I'm just rolling with
Go
it.
again.
Right, anyway, that is the meal. So it's 2 bagel thins and then 4 eggs. We're going boiled eggs at the moment. Stop laughing, I can't do it. What are you laughing at? This is the hit. Where is it?
It's right in the middle of your head.
Is it fixed?
Yeah, it's fixed.
Okay. Right, so that is meal 4. Is it fixed?
No, I stuck it up even more.
Okay, fuck off. Right, so that is the last meal. Sorry, I'm all over the place now. That is meal 4. So we have 2 bagel thins, 4 boiled eggs. Have the eggs however you want. Right now I'm doing them boiled. I just find it easier. Eventually down the line, we'll give it a bit more volume by scrambling them and maybe throwing in a little bit of veg in there. But for now, keeping it easy, 4 boiled eggs, 2 bagel thins, 15 grams of Pyrenees on that. And that is it for meal 4. We will check back in for our final meal of the day and we will wrap things up then.
What are you eating today?
This is probably my least favourite meal.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay, so here we are. We have made it to another end of the day, another successful day on prep. So our last meal before bed is going to be 200 grams of Greek yogurt, 0% fat, of course, 50 grams of granola, 30 grams of whey protein, and then 30 grams of almond butter. So all it looks like that. Looks like a load of mush. With the whey protein, I actually just mix it through the Greek yogurt. Could do it as a paste and pour it on top, but I just prefer to mix it through to actually give the Greek yogurt itself a little bit of flavour. I think it was too sour on its own. So again, I use the caramel biscuit flavour to mix through and it works a treat. And then just 100 grams of fruit. So I have some pineapple and actually found some raspberries at the end of the freezer. I don't know if you can kind of see them in there. They're under the pineapple anyway, so a little bit of both going on. So that is the last meal. Then we are going to go to bed. I might finish up the video tomorrow. Check back in as tomorrow is Friday, so it is going to be my check-in day. So if there's any updates or decent feedback, I will I'll close out things. I'm not going to say wrap things up again. I will close out the video tomorrow when we get the feedback back. Okay, so it is 2 days later. The weather is much worse, hence I'm actually wearing a t-shirt in this video, but just not to wrap things up, but to close things out, which is going to be my new saying for ending the video. Just to record this little outro. So we got our update sent over and the only change was cardio gone up to 70 minutes. Rest day food is actually down. So the last meal you would have seen the yogurt and stuff. The granola has gone out of that, so 50 grams of granola, which is a decent amount of calories. That was the only change to food, and then just an increase in the clenbuterol. So yeah, that is it. Those are the updates. So we're really, every week turning the screw, I think is the phrase. We're pushing things along a little bit more, whether that is a drop in food, an increase in cardio, or some sort of an increase to the PEDs. So there is something happening, something changing every week. Up till this point, I was kind of, am I making enough progress? Am I not? But yesterday, I got some post-workout pics to send over for the check-in, and it was the first set that I was genuinely happy with. I'll put up the one up here, so you can see the picture, but it's the first time I can see, right, there's a bit more fullness there. I can see I'm leaner. bit more vascularity. Now, again, it's still early days. It's nothing spectacular, but just even if I was comparing that to the same one that I took 4 days ago on my first push day on the Monday, there is quite a large difference for 4 days. So relative to 4 days, obviously it's not a massive transformation, but for 4 days, it's a little bit leaner, a little bit fuller. There's just a bit more pop to the physique. So yeah, very, very happy. And like I said, the weight is actually kind of starting to hold. It's kind of coming up and down now. The lowest I had was the 89.6. Then I went up after my rest day that I recorded to 90.6. Back down this morning to 90.1. So it's always up and down. My food or my weight actually always goes up after rest day, which is strange. The calories are pretty identical, but I do think it's the volume of food on training day. My meals are actually split across 6 meals, whereas rest day is condensed into 5, and I think it's actually just the potato meal, having 400 grams of potato. I think that's it, but we'll see after the small reduction of the granola on the rest day if that'll make a difference. But yeah, as of now, I am happy with where I'm at, and we are 11 weeks out from the first show as of today. So yeah, the urgency is there, exciting times ahead, and yeah, just looking forward to the next few weeks, because I know once I hit that first day where I see the change, I know every preceding week after that, there's going to be a little bit more. The first kind of block, like the first for me, it took about 6 weeks. I was like, I'm not seeing too much. I knew from pinching, belly fat that, right, it's getting thinner, but visually I really couldn't see too much change, which I was kind of, was playing with my head. Whereas yesterday, got the picture, and now, right, I can see the change. I can see what we've been doing is working. And I know once I kind of get over that hump, that initial hump of I look shit, every week after that, it's just a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. Even if I get a little bit flat, I know I will be kind of that bit leaner to compensate with it, that at least, I'll be able to see more separation, more definition, abs coming out a little bit more. So very, very happy with where we're at. So I will leave this here. If you did like the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, let me know, and I will talk to you in the next video.